Welcome back, guys. Episode 45 of the Youth Academy Challenge. It's the Champions League final. So I've gone and got the suit out. It's a little bit more snug than last time I used it on my wedding day. But we're in it. And here we go. Let's do it. Here we are then. Champions League final. Historic Champions League final. Two teams in their first Champions League finals. Rennes versus Livorno. Rennes have got a tycoon. They've got a very good team. But let's not beat around the bush. It is a really good chance to win this, because usually you'd be playing against your PSGs, your Real Madrids, your Man Cities, etc, etc. So we've obviously got to be fairly happy with playing Rennes. There's a good chance we could win this, but you never know. It's the Champions League. Bianco in goal. I've gone with Bianco because of the mistake by Bulja Basic in the semi-final. I just think, I don't know, I feel like he's a bit more accustomed to the big matches because he's been playing since Serie C, so he's played in playoff games, he's played in big games in the cups, etc. He's won a few trophies. So we're going to put Bianco in goal. Gondo at right back. Renai and Bazagli centre backs. Rocky at left back. Zanetti and Fremura, the youngsters, are benched Troiani and Conte. We've gone with Fremura and Zanetti. Just because of the 13 goals from Zanetti from midfield, I've got to play him. And he's match sharp as well. Vangioni on the right wing, as always. Leone with 33 goals this season from shadow striker. Bichetti with 12 goals this season from left wing, which is really nice from him. And the main man up front, Fernando. 48 goals this season for him. I wonder if he can reach 50. Obviously, he'd have to score 2 in this next game, which would be hard. But you never know. 48 goals from him. And then obviously the rest on the bench. Bulja Basic, Tofanari, Sadini, Zanotti, Arena, Conte and Troiani, Pucci, Gisti, Fabrizi and Rocky. Yeah, we've got a few players underneath that, like Fino, Gargiulo are still here, Gardini, Nasri. They're not playing any games, but they're still there in spirit. They're around the place for the personalities and stuff like that. So, let's get into the game then. Champions League final. So, Rennes versus Livorno. The team news are in. The team talks have been done. Leone's the captain. Here we go then. See what we've got. They're playing a 4-3-3. We've had a good start here. 2 shots, none on target. 0.34. One of them was probably a decent chance there. Let's give them some encouragement, as always. They've had their first shot. We are dominating possession, though. If we could have a highlight, that'd be nice. Good save from Bianco there, apparently. Corner to us. We are on key highlights. There's nothing showing up, though. 2 shots on target. Here we go. First highlight for them. Corner. Over the bar. Okay. This is a very, very, very... Okay, here we go then. I was going to say it's a slow first half. Zanetti gets the ball on the right-hand side, which he's been doing all season. He's taken him on. He's crossed it in. Okay, interesting one. Vangioni gets it outside. Fondo. Fremura. Oh. Okay. Very tight first half. Tight one. I'm going to say no pressure. We're going to tell Fernando, you've not played very well, mate. Fremura, we're going to tell you've not played very well. Everyone else looks relaxed. I think Fernando and Fremura, with their personalities as well, they can take a bit of criticism. I think it actually will fuel them rather than hinder them. So we're going to go with that. 75,000 people here as well. Come on, guys. The longer this goes on, the more nervous I get. Okay. Highlight comes up. Throw into them. Rocky gets it. Kicks it out to nobody. Back to them. Vitali on the left-hand side. Masui. Oh, what a save from Bianco. That was a fantastic play from their player. Masui. He looks good, him. He's lively. Taking on Gondo there. I think we're going to take Gondo off. Tofanari. And I'm also going to bring on Conte or Zanetti. I think that's the right change to make. There we go. Both motivated. Cross comes in then from the corner. Headed out. Fernando with a diving header. Good lad. Nice, okay. We've oh, highlight come on straight away though. That's not good. Duarte. Malotto. Gabriel. Don't like how many highlights they're getting. Good tackle from Bichetti, but they've got it back. That's never a good sign on the match engine. Rocky to Fernando. Can we break? Vangioni. Go on, Vangioni. Go on, Vangioni. Keep going, son. Conte. Bichetti. Bichetti. Crossed it in. Leone! Come on! Yes! What a counter-attack. Unbelievable header out as well there from Fernando. Vangioni carries it to Conte. He gets tackled, Leone, actually, but then he drops to Bichetti, pulls it back. Actually, doesn't pull it back. He's pulling it across to Fernando. He gets a deflection into Leone's path. A bit of luck for Livorno, but we do not care. We do not care. 1-0 up, Champions League final. I'm going to take Frimura off. I'm going to put Troiani on. Leone's tired and so is Fernando, but I can't take Fernando off. He's way too good to take off. We're going to leave it at that, I think. There we go. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We will take a 1-0 all day long. 5 minutes left. Come on. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. We've done it! Yes! Come on. Yes! Come on. Oh. Look at Leone with that Champions League trophy. Oh my God, this feels good. Oh, yes. That was a pretty boring match, but we do not care. Livorno, Champions League winners. Look at the badge next to the winners column. That is so good. Oh, here I am at the bottom there. The players clapping the fans. The fans aren't animated. Oh my God. We deserved the win though. We did deserve the win. Yes. Bianco with a 7.5 as well. Fantastic shout to put him in goal. Oh my God. Wow. Whew. That feels amazing. Oh, wow. I'm a bit sad that the save is ended, to be honest. I'm happy because we've won. Got a treble as well. Qualified for the Club World Cup. Yeah, I'm extremely happy I've done it and I've completed a new youth-only challenge. But I'm a bit sad that I really enjoyed this save. Really, really enjoyed it, guys. I low-key wanted it to carry on a little bit, just to see like how good the goalkeeper becomes and how good the midfielders become. Obviously, the overriding emotion is happiness. But I've got a touch of sort of wish it carried on. Which is strange. I didn't expect to feel like that. But I thought I'd be honest with you guys. Because that's how I'm feeling, so. 5-star reputation as well. Wow. Wow, he jumped up to 5 stars after winning that. That is crazy. Oh my God. 215 million in the club. Oh, right. Okay. So, a lot of you guys in the comments said that you wanted to see the potential of the players. Right? Now, I don't have the editor enabled, obviously. So I'm not sure how to do that. I wonder if I'm going to go and try and find a skin. I'll do some digging and find a skin to see if there's a skin that shows potential, right? I don't obviously like those skins. I'll delete it straight away because I'm not a fan. But for this, I can't do anything else because I haven't enabled the editor. So, yeah. And I can't ask you guys in the comments because this will be out by the time. So, yeah. And then after that, what we'll do is after we look at the potential, we'll have a look at the final look at the bingo sheet and we'll take everything off. We'll have a look through some things. And then that is unfortunately going to be the end of the save. Obviously, like I said, I'm happy, I'm buzzing. But I just wanted to see how good Bulja Basic becomes. I wanted to see how good Frimura becomes. Zanetti. Bazzagli still got a bit of potential left. Arenya at left back. And then obviously Delana. Guys that are coming through last couple of intakes. Obviously Fabrizi's gone down to 4-star potential now. We've got the guy from San Marino as well that I'd like to see how good he becomes. We've got Ficagna, who's still 4.5 stars. We've got Zonzini, there he is. He's gone down from 5 to 4.5, but he's getting better. I'd like to see how good he became. Delano is obviously very, very good. Coppola, the goalkeeper as well, he could become quite good as well. He's got a good personality. Aguagini. He's unambitious though, so I don't think he'll become much. But yeah, we'll see. I'll be back in a second with hopefully potentials to have a look at. I couldn't find a skin, guys, that showed me the potential ability, but what I've done is I've downloaded the FM24 Genie Scout. Obviously, I don't like to do this, but I'm making it a one-time thing. So what I've done is I've found my players. I found every single one of them, from Bianco at the top to Pirelli at the bottom. And then what we've done is over here, you guys can see here, potential ability, right? Wait a minute. There. Right at the top. So Bianco's current ability, 107. Bianco's potential ability, 111. And I moved my camera into the middle so you guys can see the current ability and the potential ability. Obviously, the player on the left-hand side. So, first of all, we're going to look at the goalkeepers. Bianco was 111 potential, and we got him to 107. I do think he actually was 111, but I think he's actually got worse lately, which is fine. But the big story here is Bulja Basic is actually got 161 potential ability, which is really, really high. So he would have been an insane goalkeeper for us. It was pretty much just as... It looks like actually Leparetti, our third choice goalkeeper, was current ability better than any other goalkeeper, which is weird. He was our best goalkeeper, apparently, current ability wise, but he never played. So it's crazy to see how current ability works, but Bulja Basic had 161 potential ability. Now, if we go down to Coppola, the other goalkeeper that we got through, that I said that was going to be our second choice, he actually was 137. He had a long way to go because his current ability was 65, but 137 is very good for a goalkeeper. Gardini, 117 current ability. Sedini, 127, really close again to 132. Toffanari, 128 current, 135 potential. Aguagini, the guy that's unambitious, I just showed you guys our hot prospect, apparently 81 current, 135 potential ability. So he still has 54. Is that what that means there? AD? What's the AD? I'm not sure what AD means. Is that like the difference between the... I think it's got to be, hasn't it? The 57 and the 54, yes. So what we want really is we want, for our senior players, we want this column here to be low. So Zanotti here, 118. We got him in Serie B, if you remember, and he reached his full potential fantastically. Same with Rocky. He got to his full potential, so we basically got every single little ounce of his potential out of him. So 158. Same with Renai there, 137 current. He's got 1 potential ability left, so he's done really well there. Bazagli's only got 5 potential ability left, but he was very, very good anyway, 145. Gondo, we got him right to his current potential, 135. Nasri, we got him really close as well, 116 out of 119. As you can see, the guys that ended up being backups, you can see why they're sort of like between 110 and 120. The guys that were first team are like 120 to 160, a lot of them. So you can see the difference between the guys that we got. Marco Arena, the backup left back, he still had 21 potential ability left, which is good because I was actually still playing him quite a lot. Troiani, we got Troiani right until the top of his potential, 131. I didn't think he was going to be a baller, but I thought he was better than Gargiulo, which he was. So it was nice to see. Basically, the step was Gargiulo, Serie B standard, Troiani, Serie A standard, and European places, and then Fremura was like even higher than that. Because if we look here, Gargiulo, 98 current ability now, but he actually was 116. He's gone down. Obviously, his age now, 33. Zanetti, he still had 9 potential ability left, but 147 is really good. He was still performing at 138, but I wouldn't say 147 is world class. I would say it's very good, which is what it is. Matteo Baracco, who we got in the last intake, only 133. So he came through with a 4.5 star ability, but he only had 133. The guy from San Marino, Alessandro Zonzini, he had 139 potential ability. So basically, if you look at that there, Zanetti was 138 right now. Zonzini would have been about the same ability as him. So Zonzini would have been a good player without being elite. Vangione, 127 current, 127 potential ability. Fabrizi, the right winger that came through, looks like he was going to be just as good as Vangioni. So the guys that we thought we were going to be better in that last intake actually were no better than Vangioni. So even though they looked good, they actually weren't going to end up being that good. The same with Delana, who we thought was going to be amazing with the really good technicals and the dribbling. He was only going to be one potential ability better than Vangioni. So it just shows you that these intakes were coming through and we was getting 5-star players or 4.5-star players. But actually, in reality, once they were here for like 6 months, they were no better than my first team. So yes, we got some good intakes, we got some good players. But actually, we only really got, at the moment, I'm looking at only 3 or 4 elite players. We'll have a look and see if that changes as we go further down the list. But Bichetti, we got him right to the top of his potential ability as well, 128, which, to be fair, is quite low for how good he was playing. But yeah, 128. Eduardo Rocky, he had 134 potential ability. So this guy actually did have potential ability, but he was never going to reach it because I'm guessing he had low professionalism. But yeah, 134 there. He never was going to reach that. Tommaso Pucci, 128. Big hopes for him when he came through on the scene. Smashing goals in, but we got him right to the top end of his as well. Matteo Conte, 133, which is really, really nice. He could get up to 139, but yeah, 133 is a pretty good player. Fernando was right at the top end of his potential. 160 out of 160. Little bit of a shame, just because I thought that potentially he could be 180. But no, 160. That's how good he is at 160, which is crazy. Tiziano Ficagna, again, another guy that came through the last year's intake, only had a 98 current ability, and he came through with a 4-star potential. So, again, like I said, those intakes looked really good, but the potentials weren't actually very high. Alex Gisti, 117 out of 117. Nicolo Leone, 140 out of 140, right there, just next to my camera. Elaio Ferrara, who came through last intake, 89 current, only 109, so he would have been about as good, worse than Alex Gisti, so wouldn't have been helpful to us. Francisco Fino, 119 current ability, obviously gone down. Fremura was the biggest one, 135 current and 170 potential ability, so we're going to check out Bonomi as well. I'm going to go and check out his potential ability in a second. I'll show you guys. But right now, as it stands, Fremura, my deep line playmaker, was the best potential ability player that we ever got through. Obviously, there was Bulja Basic and Rocky. And who else was there as well? There was Fernando, of course. There was Fernando as well. So Fremura was the best one. Pirelli as well, 127. But after that, if you go down, it's obviously not my players. Then it goes to the player that's at Medina there. So those are all my players. The potentials aren't actually as high as I thought they would be for a Champions League winning team. We've done pretty well there in terms of how we performed for the potential of the club. There was not much coming through. We didn't really get like a worldy through. Obviously, the goalkeeper's nice. But yeah, 161 on the goalkeeper. Rocky at 158. Bazagli at 150. Arenya there, 147, which is nice. 147 there's Zanetti. 139 there, Zonzini would have been good. 134 with Eduardo Rocky, but he was never going to reach that. I'm just looking at the highest ones here. Conte, 139. Fernando, obviously, 160. 140 there, Leone, who's reached that. And then obviously Fremura at 170. Let's check out Bonomi then. I think we just type in Bonomi like that. Now that's the staff list. So if we go to the players list and we click there, and then we go Bonomi. Let's have a look at what Bonomi was. So where are we? We're at Ricardo Bonomi. So he was 176 potential ability, 167 current. So he would have been our best player currently and also our best potentially. So we actually lost the best wonder kid that came through, and he came through in Serie B as well, which is craziness. What a player he was that came through, and we lost him, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's interesting. I might just sign him back on this save and just see, just to have him back in the squad. I might just try and get him back just for them. Just obviously I can't make any signings, but we haven't made any signings, right? So if I show you guys back to the game in a second. So as I said then before, Bonomi was here. This guy obviously left us as a free transfer after a couple of seasons, well, 3 seasons in Serie A. He was really good for us as well in those seasons, especially this one here where he's got 10 goals. That was just when our team was just got up to Serie A and we were struggling. Not struggling, but he was keeping us well away from relegation trouble. He obviously came through in Serie B, and then the first season that he played properly in Serie B, in terms of he played a lot more games, came off the bench 23 times, but he actually got promoted. And then in the first season in Serie A was his first true season where we're starting every single game. So Bonomi is, what a player. Obviously, we've just beaten him to a Champions League there, but a world-class midfielder. It really was. If we go to the club then, and we go to look at my managerial job history, sorry, not job, the overview. Players bought 0, transfer value 0. We've sold 56 players to a value of 8.5. We didn't have much. The highest fee that we received was for Matteo Panizza, which was 3.5 million. He went to Napoli, came off the bench for them a couple of times. He was never going to be good enough for us. Not even for a backup after we got through the midfielders that we got through. 6.25 million career earnings. We got 5 cup wins. We got 2 league wins, 2 promotions, which was absolutely fantastic. 712 games played, 376 wins, 52 win percentage, 1,343 goals scored, 952 goals against, and a goal difference of 391. I know you can't see that right there, but if I just move myself back over there, you guys can see it now. So it's been a journey, guys. It really has. Obviously, we've been at Livorno all the way through. We finished 10th, 11th, then 7th, and then we went up in the playoffs there to 14th in Serie B first season, then 9th, then 7th, then 7th. Few playoff defeats there, and then we finished 4th, lost in the playoffs again, and then we finished 1st. And there was no playoffs that could stop us there. We went straight up to Serie A. And the first season in Serie A, we finished 9th, and then 9th again, then 6th, then 6th, then 6th, then 4th, then 5th, and then 1st, and then this season 2nd. So it's been really successful, really, really good. Let's have a look at the league table then. So we finished 10 points behind Inter Milan. Fernando with the top goal scorer, 31 goals for the main man. Leone came in 3rd as well. He really stepped up this season, 26 goals, league goals from Shadow Striker. It's crazy. It's been a crazy save. It really has. I've enjoyed it so much. We're now a 5-star reputation team, and I'm also on the Legends list, which is absolutely amazing. Fernando's on the favoured personnel. So is Leone. I know you guys can't see it there, but if I just get rid of my camera really quick. Pucci on the favoured personnel, which is crazy. Troiani, Fernando, Leone, and Bianco. Bianco should definitely be on the icons list, but it is what it is. I've jumped to the legends list, which is really, really cool. Before I end the save and the series, though, I'm a little bit sad to do so, but I'm going to have a look at the bingo sheet, guys. Here we are then, guys. The bingo sheet is here. We've got a lot of these, actually. We've got a lot. We did get the career earnings of 6.525 million, didn't we? So that's 5 million done. So we can do that. We just won a treble. We won the treble. It wasn't a proper treble, I don't think, but it was a treble. Won the Champions League. Play scores in a World Cup. Become a top 20 club in the world. Yes, we've got that. I'll show you really quickly. There we go. Livorno. We are the 7th best club. Obviously, Inter Milan are the best Italian team, but we are the 2nd best with Fiorentina in 3rd. Club reputation reaches 5 stars. We can tick that off. I didn't manage 1,000 games. We didn't concede 15 goals in a season. Did we score 100 goals in a season? We didn't get the invincible season. The 100 goals in a season, guys, I'm just wondering, is that league goals or is that all competitions? Because I feel like all competitions, that's fairly easy. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. We did. Look, there we go. We scored 122 right there, 2nd. 122 league goals, which is mental. I did make the tactic a little bit more attacking this season. Inter Milan ran away with it. They're the best team in the league. But we did score 122 goals. We are the 6th best team on paper, which is really, really nice. But yeah, we did hit the 100 goal mark. So we're going to do that. We'll tick that one off. Player gets top scorer in the Europa League. I don't think we got that. Player gets top scorer in the Champions League. Yes, Fernando's just got that. Player gets Champions League best goalkeeper. Bianco should get that. He's got the most clean sheets. I'll tick it off because I'm pretty certain he just has got that. But I will go and check it. Reach Europa Conference League stage. We didn't do that. Reach Europa Conference League. We didn't do that. Sorry, win it. Sorry, we didn't win it or reach it. We didn't even play in it, did we? It was the Europa League every single time. Then we came from like 9th to 6th, which is like a jump straight to the Europa League. We didn't get 5 players on the next gen list, I don't think. We got 3 though. I don't think we got 5. I think we got 4 at one point. Youth player is league player of the season. I don't think we're going to get that. It looks like Inter Milan have got the top 3 locked in on that one. Invincible season, we didn't get it. Conceded less than 15 goals, we didn't get that. Player scores in the Euros, player scores in the World Cup, we didn't get that. I don't think we got on the Hall of Fame. Didn't get a message about that. And the player didn't win the Ballon d'Or. So, all in all, how many did we not get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got 85 out of 100. That is pretty good going, I think. 85 out of 100. I would have liked to get the 5 players on next gen, but yeah, didn't seem to happen that way, did it? But that's the way it goes. Guys, I'm trying to waffle on for longer because I don't want to end the save, but it's time. It's come. We will be picking up another save. I'll be doing other things as well other than Let's Plays now. We'll be going back to other videos as well as. So if you guys have got any ideas of what to do, I know you've been putting it in the comments. I've been reading every single comment, even if I've not been replying to them. I absolutely promise I will go back and reply to every single comment. I've just been really busy over the last couple of weeks with a few family things. Nothing to worry about too much, but I've been needed a little bit more with the family. So apologies if I've sort of not uploaded as much as you'd like, or I did and then I didn't for a while, especially the last couple of weeks. I've been really busy, like I said. There's always a reason as to why not, because I really loved enjoying playing this save, and I don't want to end it, but I've got to. So as for the last time this series, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. I really hope you have. I've loved every single second of it. I've really liked editing the videos and making them and sharing it with you guys. So please hit like on the last video. Please hit a subscription on the channel, please, if you haven't already, because we'll be coming back with a new Let's Play. I'm not sure if it's going to be a youth only yet or not. And until last time, guys, thank you for watching. As always, until next time, I'll see you then. Goodbye.